So I was listening to Gary V this morning. He's one of my heroes out there. A very successful, humble gentleman. To me, he's humble, even though a lot of people says he's loud. But to me, I really, really appreciate that the thoughts that he puts out there, the encouragement, and that's what happened to me this morning. So recently, I was in a networking event. Um, every time we meet, or I should say the club meets, there's always a question or a topic that we have to participate. So one of the topic was, when you think of success, who do you who's the person that comes to your head right away, or to your thoughts? So many people, the first thing they say was uh, successful, very well-known individuals, just like LeBron James, or Warren Buffett, the singer, whichever one. Let's say singers like Beyonce, or a lot of famous people. I do believe that they work very hard to get where they are, too, most of them. But for us, local people, ordinary people, we have forgotten that even though we did not achieve those astronomical success that these other famous people have gotten, we should celebrate our small successes as well, small wins. Um, it doesn't have to be a big one, or it doesn't have to be something that's going to change the world or the internet or anything like that. It's just something that you yourself can feel good, and feel that you have done your best, and did a lot of hard work, and you have succeeded, and learn from it, and you feel that it's something that you can be proud of. It's a small win. It's a small win. Like when I first got here in the United States, that was like almost 30 years ago. I don't know how to drive, of course. So in Guam, whenever you try to get your driver license, you have to do a road test. So I did a road test. I don't know how many times I failed. Guam is just a small island, but oh my God, traffic is, I guess it's like every other city, right? The traffic is so bad. As it happened, I always have to take my driving test, my road test, for between 4 and 6 o'clock in the afternoon, or 5, I guess, 4 or 5. That's the heaviest traffic, I tell you. So oh, that was a construction in my neighborhood. Anyway, it took me like probably 6 times. My first try, I actually like bawling, crying so hard, because we didn't even get to go to the major because right there in the parking lot, I already failed. First, I failed because I did not turn my left turn signal, just because I was so nervous. I forgot everything. I was so scared, and I guess that's part of your first time. Whenever you have to do something first time, it's really, really frightening, it's scary, and really big. So that was, to me, horrifying, and I'm having anxiety. Yeah, so my first one, it was really, really bad. I mean, you have to take the test the next day if you want to pass. If you want to try again that following day, they say take the next day. So my first time was really horrible, right? So I tried to take it the following week, the next week, not the next day, because I need to recuperate from all the stress and all the nervousness. So the following week, I took it again. This time, I went all the way outside the DMB place, and I was driving in the street. However, when I get to the street, my nervousness, my anxiety started going again. Oh my Lord. Of course, I failed again. The driving instructor was really stressed out and afraid for his life. Since I was the one driving, he has no control. He's scared, and I can understand that. I mean, now I know how it feels. So I failed and I failed and I failed. I had it come to the point where when I will get to the drive to the MB office, or yeah, they will actually look at each other and point at each other who's gonna take me. So in long story short, I did not get my driver license in Guam. I failed and I failed and I failed until we were in the military, we were in the Navy, my husband was in the Navy. Until we get relocated back to the US, I did not get my driver license. So it took a while. It's a very, very frustrating phase of my life, and also it really will hit your confidence, and it did. So as I get here to the United States, I tried it again. And I finally got my driver license. So that's a very big win for me. For a lot of people, it's nothing. To me, that's a big win. Something that I celebrate. Something that I would never forget. Something that I always treasure. Getting my driver license. So I'm very respectful of people that's trying to get their driver license, especially if you're foreign. If you don't really understand what is the rules, the policies, the roads, it's a big step. But you know what? I got it. A lot of trying, a lot of crying, a lot of nervousness, anxiety, but I got it. It didn't stop me from pursuing not the only, but one of the things that I want to do in my life is to drive, to have a freedom to drive anywhere I want to go. So yes, small win can help. Small win can lift you up and take you farther. So I have a lot of more confident because of that. And from there, I have gained so much more things in life. I have learned to adapt, and from that experience, I became stronger. So yeah, small wins should be celebrated.